As we mentioned before the break, the newest edition of Florida Weekly is out today.
And the publication's presentation editor, Eric Raditz, is here. I was trying to give you a new title with the preview. Good morning, Eric.
Yeah, let's get crazy.
So the first thing on the list is the spirit world. Florida doesn't have too big of a booming distillery industry. I know in Southwest Florida, at least in Fort Myers and Cape Coral, we have two.
We love our craft beer, though. I know that's
Yes.
big.
Right, and so we've seen kind of a boom. One thing we know for sure about people in Florida is that they love to drink. And now we find out that they also love to make their own drinks, and breweries is one, but we specifically look at distilleries in Florida. We visit them. We get a chance to find out exactly how delicious they are, and we also get to see where they are located, which we have a nice map inside of where you can go check out local distilleries. And we also go about finding out how they're doing their distribution business. It's a little different in Florida than perhaps compared to other states, maybe like New York, where there's some little more restrictions with distribution. But join us for a great read this week as we enjoy and enter Florida's spirit world.
All right, I like that. Also, we are talking about and it's a big issue, and it seems like you're not impacted until you're impacted. And we're talking about cybersecurity, but seriously, you don't think about it really if it doesn't affect you.
Right, until you get hacked. And we've heard a lot about hacks, and we heard a lot about cybersecurity and ransomware and viruses. We do a little bit of a look into the basics of what your business needs to know to keep your business and your business information safe when it comes to the web.
And on a lighter note, it is summer. Some people get breaks, not everyone, but picking up a book, what are some of those great books for you to pick up and read?
We were actually in the dressing room just talking about
Right.
good books to read.
Do you have some picked out?
We do.
Okay, well, you may want to pick out a couple of more. This week, we take a look at Elaine Newton's list. Many people anticipate her list. She actually does lectures at Artist Naples during the summer, but we have her list in advance of such aforementioned lectures. If you pick us up this week, we will let you know what are the great books that she's recommending you should be reading this summer to keep your summer so enjoyable.
You know, I think it's so important. Just like a movie, I like to have a book recommended to me because I don't want to waste my time and money, you know, picking something up and then being bummed out because it's not what I thought it was going to be.
Same way. And if you pick up the good ones in this week's Florida Weekly, you'll know what you should be reading.
So I've got the list.
Got the list.
The rundown. Very good. And some really interesting things. Top picks, of course, Art Walk. And the Bacon Brothers are coming to town.
Great. So Kevin Bacon's rocking out, and he's going to be rocking out in Fort Myers. You get to go meet him. And then you'll be within one of separation of Kevin Bacon if you go see him at the Barbie Man. There's a bridal show. There's open mic night, laughing comedy, and fun courses down at the Alliance for the Arts. And if you're not sure what to do this week, be sure to pick up Florida Weekly. It's free online, on stands, and on your device, and you will enjoy a fun week and weekend of activities.
It'd be fun to be a bacon brother.
I was thinking of the actual food. Bacon.
Oh, well, you could have some bacon with you and make it a bacon squared.
Bacon?
All right.
Bacon.
Eric, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.